Hello friends, I would like to share few of the problems what our young women are facing these days or from many days you can say. Very commonly most of the young girls they come to us or the young women they come to us who are quite to look at they are very nice, they are quite healthy but they come and tell madam we are getting a lot of irregular menstruation. We don't know how to catch up with our date of menstruation. Or they will come and tell madam we are having menstruation but it is something 1.5 months, 2 months once. Or sometimes they will tell bleeding is happening but once in 2 months but it's so heavy that I am unable to go for my work or my college or anything. Really most of our a big amount of number I can say big chunk of our young women come with these problems. What must be the reason for all these things? Was these problems were not there about 20-25 years back when a woman of 55-60 who were young that time, was it there or no? This is the question. Maybe it is becoming more and more prevalent these days. Those days it would be just little bit of irregularity and it would go unnoticed, and by the time they come into more problems they would get married and they would bear the children also. So what we have understood with our experience by seeing these problems in our young women is a condition you might have well heard over the magazines or over the some health forums or in some health apps that called as polycystic ovary. Polycystic ovary is what? Let us understand in our simple terms. See, polycystic ovary, you know that a woman has got a uterus, the reproductive organs I am telling, 2 ovaries, 2 tubes and the vaginal tube, that is the sexual organ. So usually what happens in polycystic ovary, if I have to explain to you, see this is the uterus, the vaginal area and these are the ovaries. The ovaries are affected in polycystic ovaries. The ovaries are usually about 2.5 to 3 centimeter on either side. There are 2 ovaries in a woman with one uterus where the baby grows and the menstruation layer, and then it gets out through the vaginal tube. So what happens in this ovaries is whenever there is a polycystic ovary, the ovaries will usually swollen. They are found swollen. Or one way to explain, when we do a ultrasonological, because most of the time clinically we can see them and understand a bit, but more by scanning or ultrasonology, these polycystic ovaries especially, you see these ovaries which are little bit ballooned out or swollen more than 2.53 centimeters to 3.5, 3.6. Usually you see 1 or 2 eggs in a ovary if in a healthy girl or a healthy woman. But here you see small pulse like small eggs which are trying to come out but they are not unable to come out. Means they are about to hatch out. One egg should come out every menstruation that will maintain the hormonal profile of that girl and regular menstruation is given. This process of this ovulation and getting a good egg that dissolving by itself is lost in polycystic ovary because there are a lot of small eggs but no egg is good. To tell in common terms, you know, like a tree, lot of fruits are there, but not even one fruit is edible or we are able to pluck it out because of some disease or some infection, some the worms or something other. So like that here there is no infection or anything. There are many eggs but nothing is able to eligible to get the menstruation or to get the pregnancy if she is a married woman. So in the polycystic ovary, usually it happens, there are some factors. Not all women will get polycystic, even though hereditary, the Vamsha Paramparya also from the mother to the girl child plays a bit, but most of the time we call it as a lifestyle disease. You know, it is an appreciable thing, our women are more empowered now, our girls are more career oriented, they are equally educated compared to the other gender. It's a really welcoming thing which is already in the process long back that they are more educated many a times than the boys because women gender themselves are really hard working and dedicated when they take up something. So what happens in that stress of doing their career or achieving something, they may neglect their day-to-day activities and they may become more sedentary in their lifestyle For example, if they are some IT professional, their job itself requires them to sit in a place for a long time. They cannot help it, you know. And along with that, the irregular food habits. Just they want to have some bite and run away for their job, and so that they will not have any physical exercise. The sedentary lifestyle and irregular junk food, and also the stress of achieving something and putting themselves into a lot of hardships, irregular sleeps, all these things will add to hormonal imbalance. Added to this, if there is a thyroid disorder too, the polycystic ovary becomes more and more evident. So polycystic ovary is nothing but a lifestyle disorder, we can say. It is a modern epidemic in our young people, we can say. Nearly 30% of the young population suffers from this. I would urge our friends, my young friends, women, to correct their lifestyle, to follow discipline in their life, whatever they are doing, to have some exercise in the morning. It may be a yoga or a walking or whatever is possible, something in the house only what they can do regularly, and to concentrate on their healthy diet, more vegetables, more fruits, less junk food, less oil, less sweets. Along with that, keeping themselves happy with some meditation, all these things, and trying to take the life with more ease, in a more healthy way, wishing others the good and feeling happy for others. All these things definitely will bring down the polycystic ovarian disease, because it is a carbohydrate related disorder in the body. If you go scientifically, in the polycystic ovary, what happens? Some of the girls, some of the women are a little bit on the obese side, little bit on the fat side. That what happens here is there is a carbohydrate metabolism error is there. There is insulin resistance. You know that insulin means, you remember diabetes, isn't it? So insulin resistance is there in this polycystic ovary disease, where the girls are having this problem. So most of the polycystic ovaries usually end up late. Some of the, I'm not scaring you girls, they may end up with diabetes when they cross 45, 50. So polycystic ovary should be taken care from the youth only, so that they will have a healthier menstruation, regular life cycle, and a good health. And also they will end up with good pregnancy when they get married, and then they will have a very good reproductive life of till they attain the menopause, and not catching up the diabetes if they follow it now only. So polycystic ovary is something, you remember the points, like it's the ovary which is just swollen with many eggs because of the carbohydrate metabolism. A lifestyle change is very much required, and rushing up or stress related is the main cause, and easing yourself with good thoughts and good healthy ideas and healthy diet and exercise is very important. Take care. We will again catch up with more information in our next episode. Good health. Thank you.